We started to shoot it, as I recall, and Ridley kept looking, we don't have enough of this, and kept looking at this and looking at that and saying, no, that's not right. There's textures are wrong and everything like that. So we put that off and did something else. And while they reconstructed this thing in his vision, and came back to it a week later, as I recall, or a few days, several days later. It wasn't a comfortable scene to do, obviously, because you're encased in this foam or plastic thing. Then you're gooped with this liquid jello or whatever it was, this goo that they put on you, that drips out of the alien's mouth and all that. It was fun to watch that because Ridley would get his hands in and just cake it all over you like that. So, no, we need more. And you're just sitting there encased in this thing with this stuff being slapped on you, and you wonder, is this what I scratched and clawed my way up to the top for, and or something like that. It was a very uncomfortable scene to do, and Sigourney and I played the dynamics of that part of the film through and fully. And what was always missing for me was the fact that there was a scene that was cut out of the script that we never shot of us being lovers. It suggested we were lovers. So that was meaningful. We didn't know that was going to be cut at that time. So I think we played that look of lovers, one lover having to zap the other lover. So that was the dynamic that was working for us. We shot that part of the film prior to running out of time in its shooting schedule. Now, when you start running the end of a shooting schedule, you start looking at a script to see what scenes are expendable. It really would slow up the pace to have this goodbye scene between the two lovers, basically. It has, just break up the energy of it, and it has nothing to do with the whole piece, because this other scene was cut out of the, we didn't even bother shooting it, so, they don't connect. So you don't have to resolve the love affair.
So it was in there, but at the end of the day, I think it got in the way. You didn't need it. It wasn't about that. It was, that's very traditional, to have the relationship with them. It's like a soap opera. So we discarded those elements eventually, because they don't lead you anywhere. And ideally, it doesn't always happen. If you have a piece of material where it's very hard to cut it down because every scene means something, then you got a really good script, right? But as soon as you came to these things, they didn't really mean anything. So they were out. They were fine, but they were not, just slowed down the dynamics.